Olá! Assalamu alaikum. Привіт.
Hello. Today is International Mother Language Day. Have you ever thought about how weird and wonderful languages actually are? That I can speak to you and make noises and sounds, and you understand exactly what my noises and sounds mean. And I can tell you what I'm feeling, I can ask you questions. And there are other people who have their sets of noises and sounds, and I don't know what they're talking about, but they know exactly what they mean. It just shows how amazingly God has created the world. Now, I'm speaking to you in my mother language, English, but we've already heard from Enzo in his Portuguese. We've heard from Ivan speaking Ukrainian and Maya speaking Arabic. Now, there are about 32 million speakers of Ukrainian in the world. About 200 million Portuguese speakers in the world. 371 million speak Arabic. And a huge 1.5 billion, that's like 1,500 million people speak English. Now, I wonder how many languages you could name. Maybe 10, maybe even 20, but there are in fact 7,000 languages spoken in the world today. Some languages are spoken by millions of people, some of them only by hundreds, but just over 2/5 of the world's languages are endangered, meaning that those languages are at risk of dying out and being lost forever because there are so few people alive who actually speak those languages. And some people estimate that every 2 weeks, one of the world's languages disappears forever. But are languages even important? Are the people who speak the smaller languages less important than some of us who speak the big languages like English? Well, no, not at all. And God, in fact, says this in the Bible. This is Revelation chapter 7, verse 9, right at the end of the Bible. A man called John had a vision of heaven, and he said this: "There before me was a great multitude that no one could count, from every nation, tribe, people, and language, standing before the throne and before the Lamb." So John's there saying in heaven there are people from every country, every language, every people group. To God, people are so important, no matter what they speak, no matter where they're from. And did you know that Jesus probably himself spoke 3 different languages? He spoke Aramaic, and he would have done that with his friends in his day-to-day life. He also probably would have known Greek and also Hebrew. Now, the Bible split into 2 different sections, the Old Testament and the New Testament. The Old Testament was written in Hebrew. The New Testament was written in Greek. Now, when we think of Hebrew, that's an interesting language because at one point, Hebrew died out. That was one of the languages that we thought was lost forever. But now it has become alive again, and there are about 7 million people today who speak Hebrew. Now, many of the languages that we predict to be lost do still have people who speak it fluently. So there is still hope for those languages to become strong again for the future. So languages are as different and weird and wonderful as the people who speak them. And they're so important for us to know about and learn about. So today, on International Mother Language Day, we can all learn more about the language we speak and the languages that people around us speak. And whatever your language is, may the Lord be with you and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.